to New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
First time you met Justin Bieber, this kid comes up to you. He's not Justin Bieber yet. He's just some kid. And he says, I want to sing for you.
It was at the studio of Jermaine Dupri's. I said, you know, why don't you set up a meeting between me and your manager?
So you can't really teach innocent, because I was innocent and I was young and I trusted everybody. And with being young and innocent in this industry, it's not necessarily the best thing because people would take advantage of vulnerability. And so I think I was just in a place of just trusting everyone and, you know, thinking everyone was on my side and eventually getting burned. And yeah, it's just tough, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you Island Def Jam recording artist Justin Bieber. It's getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's going to be big. Ain't that right, Justin?
That's right.
That's right. So look out. We're coming.
Usher is finally teaming up with Justin Bieber and pulling back the curtain on Hollywood. Justin and Usher were two young kids brought into the industry and put under pressures most people can't even imagine. From an early age, Usher had been deeply embedded in the music world. His breakthrough came with his second album, My Way, in 1997, which featured the hit single You Make Me Wanna. He had signed with LaFace Records at just 14 years old, and by the early 2000s, he had established himself as a global superstar, going on to influence the careers of many, including a young Justin Bieber. Bieber's rise to fame was nothing short of extraordinary. From humble beginnings as a YouTube sensation to becoming a worldwide phenomenon, his story seemed like a dream. But behind the success came a series of very real struggles, including well-documented personal challenges that, some believe, pulled back the curtain on the darkest parts of the music industry. It all started when talent manager Scooter Braun stumbled across Bieber's YouTube videos and immediately recognized something special. After signing with Island Records in 2009, Bieber released his debut EP, My World, which shot straight to the top of the charts and launched him into celebrity overnight. Songs like Baby and Sorry dominated global music charts and turned him into a household name. But the higher he climbed, the harder things got. What started as a teenage pop sensation and Selena Gomez's famous Other Half quickly spiraled into a headline machine with reported driving incidents, street fights, and constant paparazzi drama. And through all of it, many believe he was struggling far more than anyone realized.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry.
You smell amazing.
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Wow, look at your eyes. But look at him, look at what a beautiful face.
Big French girl.
Oh, yeah.
Weird question. And like, how old is he? Right there.
How did you not see that there was paparazzi there?
Apparently wanted to know what a Bieber butt felt like.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn and everyone, you know, telling me they loved me and, you know, just turn their back on you in a second.
A 2022 interview from Justin Bieber has resurfaced in the wake of Diddy's legal drama. In the sit-down with Zane Lowe 4 years ago, Justin isn't talking about the disgraced media mogul directly, but his past trauma in the music industry, his album changes, and being a newlywed to wife Haley.
I think that I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Online discussions have raised concerns about his early years. Commenters have speculated that he may have been in difficult situations as a young teen, pointing to how he now seems more passionate about faith and hockey than the music industry. Others have noted that during interviews when he was around 14 or 15, some adult interviewers appeared to behave toward him in ways that seemed inappropriate and left him visibly uncomfortable, much of it captured on camera. As one commenter put it, that may have only been what was visible publicly. As his fame grew, Bieber allegedly became increasingly tangled up in a world of parties and nightlife, and some reports have linked him to high-profile circles during that period. What may have started as a way to cope with the pressures of celebrity, some speculate, could have spiraled into something far more serious, a lifestyle no teenager should have been anywhere near.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours. When you get 16, you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah. And then when you get 18, you get the house.
Get the mansion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
The media, of course, had a field day. Every move Justin made was scrutinized, every rumor amplified. And slowly but surely, Justin himself started opening up about what he had been going through.
Justin and I were never really in each other's lives until he chose to get sober and was trying to come off of the drugs, almost kind of.
And I did that, and then I was good from there, but I never did the actual work. I got off the pills, but I never went to the root of everything. So then I just kind of circle back around, which most people do.
So I first met Justin in September 2000.
For people who used to have a drug problem, when they get sober, the pleasure centers of their brain don't work the same. So what NAD does is it actually helps to repair that part of the brain. It helps to repair your pleasure centers to balance them back out.
So I've been struggling.
You just a little bit show. I've been
Meanwhile, Usher reportedly didn't fall into substance use the way some claim Justin did, but according to his own account, he had his own version of a difficult experience. In a 2016 interview with Howard Stern, Usher opened up about living with Diddy back in the 1990s, when he was just 14 years old. Legendary record executive L.A. Reid had reportedly sent him to live with Diddy, then known as Puff Daddy, in New York City, supposedly to give him a taste of the music industry. Both Usher and Stern referred to this period as Puffy Flavor Camp. Usher has also suggested in interviews that he was exposed to a very adult environment at a young age, describing a household where there were always people around, and where, in his words, you never quite knew what you were going to walk into.
All right, Usher, Justin Bieber, Diddy. This is how they all connect. When Usher was super young, he got signed to a guy named L.A. Reid, this famous music executive. Usher then loses his voice. L.A. Reid wants to help him, get back on track, so he sends him over to this guy named Puff Daddy. And as you can imagine, Usher had a problem. He just didn't know it yet. See, Puff Daddy was this up-and-coming music executive who could really turn someone into a star. He put them through this thing called Flavor Camp. And during Usher's term in this Flavor Camp, he lived with Puff. And in Usher's words, he would see questionable things. He said at any given time, you can open the door and see a bunch of random people playing Netflix. He said he would be up all night partying when all he really wanted to do was go to the studio. And this is when people speculate that Diddy did something to Usher. Now, I need you to listen to me. I'm gonna give you the evidence as to why people believe this, but until you hear words from Usher, Diddy, Justin Bieber, nobody knows anything. All right, so Diddy and Usher are in an interview with Kevin Hart. Diddy said, "Hey, yo, pause. When Usher used to live with me, we used to wrestle for frosted."
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was just filled with chicks and orgying nonstop, right?
No, not really. But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Uh-huh.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They ain't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like, you know,
What
like
a
living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Yeah, that's the thing. Right? I have kids. I don't even post. And then, you know, the Twitter trolls will be, we're her kids. Well, I'm protecting them. And this is sad. I mean, this is sad. And this one with Bieber.
This is the
same
Bieber
thing.
one? Yeah.
Where are the parents?
Yeah, and which parent would say, you know what? We don't know you. We know that you're a celebrity. Go and hang out with this guy for weeks on end by yourself. And at what time, at what era is this cool?
In the most critical years, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. How is this, Alina? They both turn. How is this normal? They both turn into superstars. Yeah, that's the sacrifice you make.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the sacrifice. But one of them had to go to church and he freaking lost his mind. Can you play this one? How's this?
You ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
What the?
You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So
Jesus.
And we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
What?
That's disturbing, by the way.
Why?
That's disturbing.
What does that have to do with making music?
Yeah. That's
absolutely.
Who's this guy, Rob? Who's the girl?
I believe this is a former dancer of Diddy's who talks. She doesn't give specifics, but she talks about some of the things that she witnessed while she was there.
Play the clip.
Oh, yeah. You know, we all have stories. Seriously, we all have stories. Mine is horrific, and only 5 people know it.
Well, you're about to be called
and
as a
I
witness.
probably will never tell it.
Yeah, you're about to get subpoenaed.
Since then, I've been
Really?
like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
and I
she's
also
done.
am very
She's-
intimately aware that you tell your truth and you become victimized over and over and over and over and over and over. And mind you, I then interviewed him many times. I have a lot of stories, y'all. I've been in Hollywood for 25 years, maybe longer, 30. I got a lot of stories. Unfortunately, maybe I'll write a book one day. But it just is so traumatizing that women just want to live every day and feel safe. And when we revisit and revisit, we live in a state of victimhood. And nobody wants to live there. So for those of you like, why didn't you say something then? Because we just want to live. We want to be happy. And we really want to forget the trauma. So there's that.
Well, Diddy made a statement recently.
Diddy's lawyer made a statement.
Well, this is something that Diddy wrote right prior to everything that's going on.
Called it a witch hunt.
Yeah, he called it a witch hunt.
Yeah.
Vinny, you want to read this?
For the last couple of weeks, and Rob, I just sent you something too, if you could please show that. For the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me, my individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid.
Now, while most people credit Scooter Braun with discovering Justin Bieber, not everyone remembers that it was Usher who mentored him in those critical early years and helped shape who he became as an artist. The duo first appeared together in the music video for Justin's debut single, One Time, and many credit Usher with teaching Justin how to navigate the world of celebrity. But what Usher also did, some speculate, knowingly or not, was open the door to the same circles he himself had been exposed to as a child.
about you. I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. One time when I met you, come on. Wow.
I ain't gonna stop you like that, but this is only a tease. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you Island Def Jam recording artist Justin Bieber. It's getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's gonna be big. Ain't that right, Justin?
That's right.
That's right. So look out. We're coming.
First time you met Justin Bieber, this kid comes up to you. He's not Justin Bieber yet. He's just some kid. And he says, I want to sing for you.
It was at the studio of Jermaine Dupri's. I said, you know, why don't you set up a meeting between me and your manager? I'd love to meet with you and do this in a formal setting. I'm late for an appointment with Jermaine Dupri.
Right.
And I don't want to keep him waiting. Let's just do this the right way.
And then you have him come to audition for you, right?
Actually, there were a few people. My wife at the time.
Right.
It also was Perry Reed, L.A. Reid's first wife.
So you were all sitting in a room
we
somewhere?
We were in a room.
Yeah.
And I showed her the video. And Perry says, are you crazy? You better get down there and meet this kid right now. He's amazing.
When all these dick pics come out and all this stuff with Bieber's big penis, are you the mastermind behind that? Say, listen, show off your big penis and people will come to those concerts? Or are you sitting there?
Is that the kind of manager he's doing?
Usher, are you sitting down with him and saying, yeah, show your cock or leave it in your pants? I mean, do you sit him down and say, look, part of this is PR,
Hey,
man.
by the way, he does have a brain of his own.
Yeah, but were you shocked at the size of his penis?
Hey, listen, he has a mind of his own. What he chose to do with his penis is his prerogative. He's managing that aspect of his life.
But Usher is somebody...
I have nothing to do with Justin Bieber's private parts, man. Come on.
One thing the Diddy documentary on Netflix didn't touch on is that it was L.A. Reid who introduced Diddy to Clive Davis. Let's talk about it. So for those who might not know, L.A. Reid was a member of the group The Deal. He later broke away from that group with his bandmate Babyface, and the two of them together became a production powerhouse in the late 1980s. They then founded their own record label, LaFace Records, under Arista Records, headed by Clive Davis. As time went on, L.A. Reid began to focus more on the business side of the music industry, meaning the specifics of contracts, marketing, and artist development, and Babyface focused more on composing the music. This seemed to work up until 1993 when the two men fell out over Usher and Tevin Campbell. Usher auditioned for LaFace Records. L.A. Reid thought he was great and signed him to the label. But when Babyface saw Usher perform, he told L.A. he didn't think Usher was anything that special and that he would rather invest his time in Tevin Campbell. In 1993, things looked really promising for Tevin Campbell. He was signed to Quincy Jones' label, he had Prince writing and producing for him, and his first album was a hit. But L.A. and Babyface had said that they wanted the LaFace sound to stay with LaFace artists. So if Babyface went to work with Tevin, that would be a non-LaFace artist with the LaFace sound competing with a LaFace artist around the same age. So the two men remain in business, but Babyface pretty much says, listen, you go work with that Usher kid and I'm gonna go work with Tevin, and it becomes a competition between LA and Babyface. At first, it looks like Babyface is gonna win because he dropped two classics for Tevin, Can We Talk and I'm Ready. At that point, LA is trying to put together a sound for Usher, and Usher's first single, Call Me a Mac, is a disappointment. At that point, LA is looking for a new creative partner, and he sees that Sean Puffy Combs, as he was known back then, was fired. So he had never met Puffy, but he's like, hey, let's meet, let's talk. The two talk, and LA realizes, wait, you can't be my creative partner because you're more like me. So what LA decides to do is introduce Puffy to Clive Davis. Puffy and Clive Davis hit it off, and Clive signs Bad Boy to Arista. And from there, LA gets the idea to send Usher to live with Puffy, which Usher at one point called the most difficult time in his life.
You discovered Usher when he was 14, right? Yeah. How did that happen?
Usher came to my office. My brother, my younger brother, his name is Bryant. He went to a talent show. He says, I saw this kid. You have to see him. I was like, okay. not particularly excited. Okay, bring him by. So he brings Usher to my office at 14 years old.
Just by himself or with his parents?
With his mother. Usher comes in and he starts to perform for me. And he drops down on one knee and he starts singing this song called End of the Road, a song that Babyface and I had produced for Boyz II Men. It was a really big hit. He starts singing the song, and like that, I was like, oh my God. Two things happened. One is a star was born, and two, I really knew what my calling was that day. I was like, now I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to find guys like Usher, you know, because it was the greatest feeling in the world.
Did you record him early?
And I recorded him at 14, and all of his career. And he's had some career. Here's the beauty. The best pay it forward story of all time. I signed Usher at 14. He brings Justin Bieber to my office. Justin is 14. And I signed Justin also, right?
And here's where the story reportedly takes another twist. There are now claims about an alleged confrontation between Justin Bieber and Usher Raymond at Beyoncé's Oscars after-party earlier this year. Rumors of a heated exchange between the two reportedly began circulating shortly after the 2026 Oscars wrapped up. People said to be close to Bieber's team claim that Usher approached him with, in their words, energy and anger during Beyoncé and Jay-Z's annual Gold Party, leading to a tense but brief verbal exchange. By all accounts, it never turned physical, but the fact that it allegedly happened at all, some say, speaks volumes.
You get career. Do you know Raymond Usher the Fourth?
No.
Do you know an individual, an entertainer by the name of Usher?
Yeah, Usher. That sounds familiar.
Isn't it true that Usher was instrumental in starting your career?
What does that have to do with this litigation, Mr. DeKalb? This is just you trying to harass the client.
Before we came back here, you had asked me.
She's going to
let her read back the question. Thank you for your memory.
Is it true that Usher was very instrumental in starting your career?
I was found on YouTube. I think that I was detrimental to my own career.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you at all. I'm sitting right next to you. Okay,
So I think I was instrumental to my own career.
Let me hear back from the court reporter.
Instrumental.
Said I think I was instrumental to my own career.
Thank you, sir. But my question was Usher, was he helpful to your professional career?
Yes.
Is Usher a close friend of yours?
Yes.
Is Usher a confidant?
I guess, yes.
Has Usher given you career advice?
Is this an interview or a deposition? I'm confused.
Please, sir.
Now, a report in the Daily Mail claims that Usher, pop star Usher, feels underappreciated by his former mentee, Justin Bieber. Why has Justin Bieber distanced himself from Usher? There's a picture of the pair of them at the moment that's gone viral where 50 Cent has had some words to say. I won't repeat it here, Kinsey, because we could get sued, but there are all sorts of unsavory allegations flying around.
Well, sources tell the Daily Mail that Bieber and Usher clashed at an Oscars party recently, with Justin's camp, someone anonymously, stressing that Usher did not protect Justin Bieber when he introduced him into the world as a child pop star. Whether from a moral perspective or a financial perspective, maybe both, we're not certain, but Justin has struggled with his mental health as an adult and seems to resent a lot of the original team.
Yes, I think 50 Cent knows a little bit about this, and I do wonder whether there'll be another documentary on these sorts of issues.
Okay, we are going to tell you about something that we found out about the Oscars on Sunday, but nothing glitzy and glamorous about this. We are told that Justin Bieber and Usher, who used to be very close, really got into it. There are people who are telling us that they're hearing that there was actually a fist fight between the two.
And this was at one of the Oscars after parties, the one that was thrown by Jay-Z and Beyonce.
At the Chateau Marmont.
At Chateau Marmont. And yeah, I mean, look, we've been hearing that there was some tension between Usher and Bieber, but this shows that, yes, there's absolutely tension, and it boiled over on Oscar night when they both showed up at this party.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we spoke to some people that were there at the party who said that Justin and Usher arrived separately.
No,
Obviously didn't come together.
We should say these are Bieber-connected sources.
Yes, and sources connected to Bieber say that Usher was the one that actually came up to Justin with energy and anger.
Those are their words.
Those are their words. We're also being told, again, from people around Justin that it did not get physical. However, they did acknowledge that it got very heated. Unclear exactly what this argument was about.
I know something. That I was on the phone with a couple of people on this. That Justin has tried to, when we did a documentary on this, to wipe clean his past in terms of the people that he used to interact with, that he just wants that over in his life. The way it was put to me by one person who has many connections to Justin is that Justin has always had a thing against Usher, in his adult life, and that the way it was told to me was that Justin has been rude to Usher. So there has been no love lost between the two of them, and they used to be not only close, but wasn't Usher kind of a mentor?
For people who don't know, I mean, Usher is given credit largely in sort of discovering Justin and mentoring him early in his career. You remember when Usher did the Super Bowl, that was a big thing. Everybody was thinking, oh, Justin's gonna that's how they were viewed, as being that connected, that he would certainly bring Bieber out during the halftime show.
And they seemed really close.
Yeah,
and they were.
It's so sad to see how fractured now their relationship is, where they are at a party and they can't even be cordial, where it gets super heated. I mean, I know we were told that Usher was the one that came up to him, but who knows really who started it, what this was over. It's just sad to see that this did occur.
What we don't know is what's fueling it. What exactly is behind it.
We have reached out to various people in Usher's world, and so far have gotten nothing back.
And then there's this. Right around the time Diddy was arrested, Usher reportedly and quietly deleted his entire Twitter history, with no explanation given. Fans immediately began connecting the dots. More and more celebrities are reportedly being pulled into the orbit of Diddy's legal troubles, which now include serious charges. And Usher's sudden, unexplained social media cleanup, some believe, only added fuel to the fire.
Even Usher deleted his Twitter account, deleted it, right? Or took everything down. He deleted a bunch of, I think 7,000 tweets, and then came back a day later and he put
me again.
He wrote account got hacked, and damn, y'all ran with it. It's not a secret. I'm tired of everybody playing this game. Okay,
well, actually read the comments on what people said. Let's see what people said, like if they bought it or not.
Okay, yeah.
The old
Diddy hacked your butt.
The account got attacked and hacked.
That's the first one. Oh, that's security. Keep going, Robbie. So crazy how it got hacked, but instead of posting crazy stuff, the hacker just deleted your post and Diddy got arrested. And all the stuff with Justin Bieber. So weird, we all ran with it. Right, bro? Nobody's buying that, dude. So, Pat, the majority of these, Pink said the same thing.
That's the best one.
Yeah, but guys, Pink and somebody else, they deleted their stuff a little while back. But Usher, in his own words on the Howard Stern show, like when I tell you guys, these demons hide in plain sight, like Diddy, he said on Howard Stern, Puffy would have his parents send him to Flavor Camp at 13 years old. Your parents are sending you to a camp with a grown man, Pat. I know, I'm around you all the time. I know we're your kids, and I know you trust me, and I love you. Would you ever send your 13, would you send Tico?
Stop it.
Are you freaking nuts? I don't care how famous he is. And in this interview, Rob, you don't have to play. He says, Howard Stern's like, oh, I bet you there was girls and orgies. And he's talking to him as he's 13, and he said, there was very curious things happen. And then you got a video of Usher and Diddy in his bedroom with Kevin Hart, and he's interviewing him, and he said, I would wake up in the morning with Usher in the morning, and then he catches himself, and it's a moment where they're all laughing, and it's all a joke. And I think, in my opinion, Pat, one of the ones that affects me the most is Justin Bieber. This kid, to me, it looks like he has gone through hell.
By the way, do you have the Kevin Hart one?
Yeah, I sent it to you, Robbie.
Yeah, I'm finding it right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Which is odd, Pat, because he gets caught saying that he would wake up next to him, and then he changes it and says we would fight off over the Frosted Flakes. Even Kevin Hart is uncomfortable because you're admitting that you were sleeping next to a freaking child. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing all these stories, and people just laugh about it. We giggle. Like, this is it right here, Pat. Go ahead, Robbie.
Off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and pause. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was
10 years
a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted
Wake
Flakes.
up till Usher.
He used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
And think about it. And back to Justin Bieber. There's videos, and we don't have to show any more videos. There's videos of Justin Bieber as a child with him, as a child. And again, the parents letting him sleep over. Just uncomfortable, awkward moments. You played the song, Pat, this weekend, Lonely, by Justin Bieber. Yeah. Guys, that song, after everything that this kid's been through, hits so different. It got me emotional in the car. And then look at all the videos. And again, hiding in plain sight. How many videos of Jenny McCarthy at the American Music Awards kissing and making him, he's like, I feel violated. The kid was telling us. James Corden sitting there sniffing him like, I love your smell. It's like, we all see it. We all seeing it happening. And I know we're not going to show the video, Pat, but there's a video out there for the viewers that want to watch it. There's a nightclub. Somebody has a camera. Trey Songz is standing next to Odell Beckham, and he sees the camera come, and he goes, yo, to signal to Odell. And you see Justin Bieber coming up. His head was down in Odell Beckham's crotch. And it's like, I can only imagine, Pat, how difficult it must be for these kids, for an Usher or a Bieber to come forward. But I think the best thing that could happen, and I get it, I don't understand because I've never been there. A guy like Usher and a guy like Bieber should tell prosecutors or something what these people did, because if they don't come and tell them, Pat, there's another P. Diddy walking around. There's another person that's going to keep violating these young kids, and nothing's going to get done unless people start talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have here, Rob? What clip is this with Kutcher?
So this is Ashton Kutcher. He was on the Hot Ones where you eat chicken wings and are interviewed while you're doing it. And this is him talking about going to Diddy parties.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Eat the hot wings and
yeah. While you're doing it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Eating the wings.
No, I mean, we're talking. I thought maybe that's a crazy interview if you're doing like.
Oh, no,
so how was your day? But go ahead, play the clip. You threw me off, Rob, when you said that.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, it's okay.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote. If you have one, yeah. Wow. Okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. There was one moment, so it's not really a party story, but our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over punked, because he was like, yo, don't punk you me. Can't punk me. And I was like, I don't want to tell you, everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off the table. And so that started our conversation. We became fast friends, and we used to just hang out, watch football together. And
they just go on for a minute, but if you want to hear a more interesting clip, this is Khloe Kardashian on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where she talks about attending Diddy's butt naked party, and she talks about Justin Bieber being in attendance.
Yeah,
there we go.
Here we go.
So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, so far French so good. Montana. Do you even know half the people you're naming? No. She didn't go to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. You haven't? I want to be Khloe when I grow up, Court. I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. This party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
So what do you think? Were Usher and Justin Bieber both victims of the same broken system? Or is there more to this story that neither of them is willing to say out loud? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video connected some dots for you, make sure you subscribe because we're not done digging. Until next time, fam, stay woke.